This is your WW3 news. Well, you know what Putin said a few days ago? If you want the war, Europe will undergo a response very swiftly. We're talking about nuclear weapons here. And regarding nuclear weapons, looks like in the British press, a so-called plan was leaked of 23 targets in the UK. This is fear-mongering to spook people, to create a boogeyman, basically, the Russians. It's obvious. All Europeans so far said we have to reintroduce military service. We have to fight with Russia and all that stuff, and increase of military spending. This all adds up to one day they're going to go for war. Regarding these nuclear targets, which is so-called a leaked document, it's probably known targets anyway. The United Kingdom, they know they are under possible nuclear targeting in case of nuclear war. Whereas a nuclear base, cities, railway hubs, telecommunications, industrial areas, highly dense populated places, military bases, or power stations or other type of facilities which host nuclear things, whether it's military or civilian, it's a target. And also it's not said that will be the target. It could be changed. Seeing France, Germany and United Kingdom are poking the Russian bear, you become more attack. You'd be the first one to be strike, and heavily strike with nuclear weapons. We're not talking about the old Sovietic SS-20 Scud missiles, warheads. We're talking about the latest generation hypersonic missile carriers, Oreshnik, which travels at speed as well. So, there's nothing new. And what's the point? To spook the population for what? For nothing. Because you want to antagonise people, to put them in a psychological mode. Those in Russia is the enemy. You're creating the boogeyman. That's all what you're doing. And the news is, which has gone under the radar of the mass media in the West, the first British casualty soldier. We're not talking about a mercenary or sheep-dip thing. We're talking about a regular British soldier in British uniforms. And that means there are boots in the ground officially of the United Kingdom, which is a part of NATO. And they always said, we must put boots on the ground for peacekeepers. No, you want boots on the ground in Ukraine. And if something happens there, you can invoke Article 5 of NATO. Then everyone joins in. Yeah, Third World War. Then Europe will just turn into a radioactive wasteland in the end. And all the other consequences of nuclear war. Regarding Italy, locally, Pontedera. On the local news on Qui Valdera appeared the railway tracks which pass through the railway station of Pontedera, Terme, will be widened for military traffic. Military stuff on railways transported. That means they are slowly entering in a phase of preparing for war. If the fact is, people take it for granted. Well, as they say, it's a new normality. You know, a little taste. If you present people certain things in an instant like this, they tend to get suspicious. It won't be a war between NATO now. It will be the whole of Europe against Russia. And why do you think, as I mentioned in other videos, why every single fucking European country introducing military service? Because you, in the end, will be drafted to fight these wars, or those cunts in Brussels, those cunts in Washington, those cunts in London, those cunts in Paris, and in Berlin as well.